Good evening, guys. I hope ni grand. I hope ni grand. And I don't know how everybody's coping out there. I don't know how everybody's doing. But I really hope we're good in grand. I am disturbed. Yabo, I'm very much disturbed. I am very disgusted. I'm very appalled of the amount of selfishness we have, as a band. And I really cannot speak on behalf of anybody else. I can speak on behalf of myself. I'm fucking disgusted because you have people, ne? Ekubeni umuntu wakhona decides ukuthi bona they wake up, they get on social media, they wake up and they've got a lot to say, And I'm talking specifically about abantu that sekagrande empilweni yakhe, umuntu uqeda ukukhola i-20,000 yana, umuntu wakhona sekathenge i-BM, uhlala complexini, umuntu wakhona now feels from the privilege of space sakhe, indlu yakhe, ukuthi they can start writing and talking a whole lot of bullshit, and nonsense, and saying ukuthi what is going on is not right. Yabo? Look, I'm not politically aligned to anybody. I am not going to come and start talking deep into politics and all that nonsense. You understand what I'm saying? But it is wrong. It is wrong for where another thinks you've arrived, you're working wherever, you're getting whatever 20,000 that you're getting, you're staying wherever that you're staying with townhouse nyana, tengi BM nyana, and then from there you want to come. The very same person, you want to come and then you want to say, Uguti, what the fuck is happening on the ground is not cool. Nobody says it's cool. Nobody is condoning looting. Don't get me wrong, nobody's condoning that, yabo. But I've taken it upon myself, Uguti, to talk about these things, because I co-claimed people like this, and this is not about Uzuma anymore. Yabo? This thing has been simmering for a very, 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 very long time. It's been simmering for a very long time. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. Uguti, this thing yenzakale the way yenzakala ngakhona. Yabo? I'm really, 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 really disturbed about all of this. And then here we are, in a situation where Tina influential people, and I'm talking about my fellow celebrities, I'm talking about my fellow stars in the industry. Everybody's fucking quiet. Everybody's fucking quiet about this. Nobody's saying a word. Nobody's saying a word. But you see them fucking releasing, then they expect the very same people on the ground to buy their music. You see everybody doing their TV shows, they expect the very same people on the ground to watch their shows. You expect, and then you see them playing sports. You understand? You see them playing sports, and then you expect the very same people to watch your games. These are the very same people on the ground who are doing that today. I'm talking about, you see the problem that I have, Vandag, right now, is I'm talking about the clever blacks. The clever blacks, bona that thing ukuthi sebafikile no. Sebazositshela ukuthi no, le ayikho trendy, this is cool, or they are looting, or they are doing whatever. That fuck what you think, with they are looting or whatever. This is bound to happen. People are starving. People are starving. Umuntu uphethe imbuzi on the back. When last did that family have food? When last did that family eat meat? I own businesses myself. My stores were looted as well. And I'm saying enough is enough. Let them steal if they have to steal. Let them do whatever. Because the government has not provided that. I'm doing myself. I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm doing myself what the government is supposed to be doing. Meaning what? I take 10% of my salary and I go and I give a certain community ukudla. I go and I give a certain community what I can possibly give from my own 10% of salary. But nobody else can do that. The government is not doing that as well. The government is not doing that. So people that think they're smart and they think they've arrived and they think they want to go out there and start talking about, oh, it's wrong, oh, it's not good. Nobody's condoning looting. Nobody is condoning looting. I'm fucking disgusted about the blacks that think they've arrived, they think they're smart, and they think they're above everybody else. It's not about Zuma. It's not about anything. People are crying out. 46% of the youth is unemployed. That means that's almost 50%. That's almost 50% of the youth that's unemployed. What are we doing with that? What are we doing with that? I can't do everything. I can't do everything on my own. I'm not getting help from anybody. Celebrities are not doing anything. People are quiet because I'm endorsement. I'm a tender from my government. I'm a contract from the government. Tina, as a country, we've already been sold. So the very same people at the bottom, they must go get that food. They must go get whatever. Then it is fine. Allow them to. You are getting a salary. You've got your car. You've got petrol. You've got whatever that you're doing. I've got a show that the lower people are watching. I've got the same show that I'm doing for the lower people. I've got the same show that the lower people. I go to my people out there. I know what it is for people out there in Babona which they are suffering. I'm from Orlando East. I see starvation. I see people hungry. I see people going through the most every day. I see it, and it's not cool. The government is not doing anything about it. So and our solution, I'm not going to be helping the president to say anything. Okay? That 500 billion that got looted in a month. That 500 billion, the economy. Exactly whose economy is it? Because it's not our economy. It's not our economy. So that 500 billion that was looted in a month is the same 500 billion is supposed to fix up all this whole internal infrastructure of the country. All the businesses that lost everything. My businesses are insured. They're fine. Do you understand what I'm saying? So all these businesses that people are looting from, that 500 billion will fix that. We don't even know where this 500 billion comes from. Maleo was supposed to help. People are crying out. People have been crying out. In KZN, people are going 4 months without water. What do you call them? 4 months. 4 months. 4 months without water. Like, how do you explain? People are stealing water. People are stealing food. What the fuck do you expect them to do? What do you expect them to do? When are you out on social media? Never come. You guys are judging. You guys are now out there saying, oh, what is happening is not right. It is not right. And the people that are very influential, the people that are influential, we are out here, we are keeping quiet. We're keeping quiet. We're not saying anything. So somebody please give me some sort of understanding, Oguti. Why am my fellow artists, my fellow people in the industry keeping quiet when this is an opportunity? This is an opportunity for us to be standing together. This is an opportunity for us at this time to actually stand up and stand as one and say enough is enough. Ukoko, my sister, my cousin, my brother, Umkulu, they've been starving. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And I don't care who's saying what on the comments. I don't care who's saying what. This is the truth. And if somebody is not going to speak out because they're scared to lose their contracts, or they're scared to lose my endorsement, or they're scared because they're busy with my tender, with my government, it's got nothing to do with me. But all I'm saying is that, like, something has to be done. And if it means that the nation has to cry out loud, like the way Bakananga Kwana Kwana March, then let it be so that they can hear. Can you imagine we out here, we listening to what the president is saying? The president is not saying anything. This is not about Zuma. This is not about what. This is not like, the president is not saying anything with the solution as of C's. He's talking about soldiers going out there. He's talking about whatever. At the end of the day, if the whole society stands as one, and we say enough is enough, let me ask you something. If people had jobs, if people had shelter, if that money was not eaten, do you think this would be happening? This would not be happening. It's not happening in other countries where there's enough shelter. People are actually using the money where it's supposed to be. I'm not saying there's no corruption, but even if the corruption is there, make sure, as the people out there, we are being taken care of. We are being taken care of. And influential people are not saying anything. This is what is disgusting me. This is what is disgusting me. My friend, like, these are the same people on the lower end that are watching our shows. These are the very same people that are coming to our gigs. These are the very same people. And then from it is came. When they're going out there and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing to feed their own families. I'm not talking about Lady Malezi, or basket. I'm talking about people that really need this thing. Like people that go out 4 months without water, sanitization, all the stuff. These are the things that I'm talking about. And I'm calling out to all my fellow South Africans and celebrities. Ogoti, it's time that we stand as one. Stop being punks. Stop being punks and hiding behind your fake life. This whole industry is fake. Everything is fake because these people don't care about you. All they care about is themselves. Or they care about is what things that they do or what Louis Vuittons and what they are wearing and all those. They don't care about that. They don't care about that. I take 10% of my salary, I give to who I can give. I take 10% of my salary every month and I make sure that I give to the needy. But the whole country is suffering. And I'm asking for help about that. And then we're not saying or whatever. You're uncomfortable, very comfortable. And then you're going to come and say, Uguti, what they're doing is ridiculous. And you're ashamed. Ashamed of what? The economy is not ours. It's not ours. So you tell me where I'm wrong. And I don't give a fuck, man, if I'm going to be shut down for nothing because I'm speaking the truth. At the end of the day, enough is enough. Enough is enough. There's no ways in hell where so many people can be struggling. There's no ways in hell where so many people cannot have a job. It just does not make sense. 46%. So you wake up and you go to school and you come back and you've passed. You've got A's, straight A's, and then you don't have a job. How does it make sense? How does it make sense? And I'm not going to fabricate anything and then or whatever. I don't. I mean, I'm specifically just addressing all the clever blacks that think they've arrived. That's all it is that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about things. Ne? You've got women that are doing abortions. Okay? You've got women that are selling their kids. Okay? You've got men, okay, that are denying their kids. You've got people out there that are going out there that are stealing. Okay? These people are doing this because they don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. They're busy talking about what's going to happen with sick about it. They're stealing medication. They're stealing medication. You understand? And then like, what I don't understand, what really pissed me off, for me to be on this live, is the fact that, okay, now, another black person, is calling ugogo wami, nomkhulu wami, and my brother and my sister, who are looting hooligans. They are calling them hooligans. How the hell and what right do you have to come and call omunye umuntu wethu a hooligan? At what level in your life do you think ukuthi you can come and name call ugogo oyotshontsha ama-pampers for umzukulu wakhe, or icherry eyotshontsha amapijama for umntwana wakhe, or whatever? Like, at what right do you have to come and judge? At what right do you have to come and judge? What right? All this, you see all this that's happening in Kganyago, the looting and all of that, all of this has been simmering for a very long time. All of this has been simmering it was bound to happen. They just needed a trigger so that they can fire. All of this is not a mistake. All of this is not a mistake. When you're talking about a solution, don't be coming up on my comments talking about a solution. I'm not the fucking president. You guys went and voted for him. I'm not a president. But I'm saying the solution. Stop. The government needs to stop wasting all this money and taking all our taxes and doing all of that and then pocketing it and feeding their families. They need to feed the families. Everybody out here, they need to feed us. They need to make sure they take care of all of this. People are not washing. Looting, I'm not condoning looting. Understand me, black person. Again, you're another black person that's commenting. Understand me, clever black. Looting, I am not condoning it. There's nothing nice about looting. There's nothing good about it. I've got butchers that have been looted already. I just come from moving my equipment to Konamanje because one of my stores as well has been looted. And all I'm saying, I said a short prayer when I got inside the store. And I said, you know what? Let them cry. Let them cry. Enough is enough. Like enough is enough. People have been crying out for so long. For so long that nobody has decided to do anything. Nobody has decided to do anything. So because they've not decided to do anything, people are now wanting to feed their families and steal and do it. What do you expect them to do? Number one, we've been locked down for how long? The rest of the world is open. We've been locked down for how long? People have lost their jobs. You know, now you want to come and lock down for another 21 more days. Now you want to lock down for another this. Now you want to do this. Now you want to do. People are not working. People are not feeding their families. You are closing down water. The government is doing this. They are chowing money. They are doing this. And all I'm saying is that if we cannot stand together as influential people to come and stand as one and be the same voice for the same people that are needing usizo lwethu, because we are so influential, the very same way that we can promote our music, the very same way that we can think, let's promote equality, let's promote ukuthi abantu will get the same services as Gupi Gupi. Why can't we promote that? Why? Simply because we're so promoting 20,000 yan, with a 10,000 yan. So the combo it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. And it's not fair. I cook-rained. And you're sitting at your own comfort of your home. You've got your own DSTV. You've got your car. You've got petrol. You've got whatever. Have you asked yourself, what did she do? Did she walk there? You've got then you want to come and call them hooligans. Do you think if they've got it? Do you think that just because we are going yeah? You guys, like I cannot believe you're calling hungry black people hooligans. Like, do you guys know the danger of a hungry person? Do you know the danger of a struggling person? Abagaboni, basazonya. And you see this that's happening, it's happening and it's still gonna happen. It's still gonna happen because all of this. And then on top of that, I don't understand. Like, the president here, he goes and Izolo, he decides he wants to talk about like a whole president in a whole 2021. You want to come and you want to utter the word tribalism. Like, what is wrong with this president? What is wrong with this president? What is wrong with this president? You know, I'm telling you now, like I'm saying, I'm not politically aligned with anybody, but I can see a leader from far. And if there is a problem, go to your people, address them and speak to them. Don't come and hide in Hyde Park. Don't come and do that. Help these people. Enough is enough. But you don't have the right to come and call Ukoko or anybody else a hooligan, especially when they're hungry, especially when they're trying to feed the families. You've got no right, clever black person. You've got no right. You've got no right at all. ama-celebrity khona manje agqoka ama-Gucci, Versace, yebo kumnandi, yanyiwa, bathulile bathe tu, and nobody would ever dare to come, any of the celebrities would ever dare to come on my live right now to even say, but shoot this, but shoot that. None of them, because all of them bathulile. All of them. And it's as influential people. And I said this before, if as blacks, a whole nation, if we stand together, all this whole puppet show is over. All this puppet show is over. It's over. But I pray and pray every day. Like my heart has been so on the news and everything. And then the president comes on today and he says nothing. He says nothing. It's nice because when you are saying, they are called hooligans, and it's nice because you've got a plate of food. You've got your DSTV. You've got lights on. Everything is fine. So now you've got the right to get on your fucking phone and go and name call other people and call them hooligans because they are looting. They are looting. It's an outcry, and this has been happening for a very long time. A very long time. Don't get it twisted. This is not even about that. Nobody's talking. And I for grand tidings there. You know? Now the government wants to use this as an opportunity to whatever. This has been simmering for a very long time. You guys can tell me your thoughts or what you guys think or what not. But mina nyantseli vari. And then because they didn't say I crane. So I don't know what you guys are going to tell me. I don't know what you guys think. But, I don't know. And yabona into ebuhlungu is when you don't even have a little percent of ukufunda. Yabo? When you don't have a little percent yokufunda or a bit of common sense or a bit of something, you'd rather just sit on your phone than open a book and read or something. I'm talking about the same books that the government has not even provided. You'd rather sit on your phone and do whatever instead of read and gain knowledge and all of that. Which, if you understood that, then you would understand that I'm not talking what I'm talking without background. I'm not talking this without any background. You understand? There's a lot of homeless kids. There's a lot of girls that do abortion day in, day out. Okay? There's a lot of people. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Let's say, for example, the whole looting thing was not happening. Umuntu uyavuka ekseni ushona nelanga. Lo muntu lo vuka ekseni ashona nelanga ugcina sekabhorekile. Uthunane kasi? Uthunane kasi? Obviously they're going to commit crime. Then now you want to talk, and then now you want to come and have a big mouth and start judging. Don't judge. If you've never, don't judge. If you've never gone 2 months, 3 months without hunger, don't come and judge here. If I was to put a man, don't come and judge. Don't come and do that. It is not okay. It is not okay. I could create items. So I really I just wanted to get this off my chest and really hoping at least some of the influential people can actually really help, and stand together and actually cry out together, to the government to say that, enough is enough. And we really don't care about what has been messed up or anything like that. The only thing that we want is a true and an honest address of how we're going to overcome this problem. Because this is a flipping pandemic on its own. That's exactly what we want to know. How are we going to overcome this? Bringing soldiers is not going to help. Instead, you're driving those people more mad. You're driving them more mad and do you think companies and malls are the only thing that these people are going to loot? If you guys are thinking that and you're thinking soldiers are going to come out and they're going to do that and you think that's it, is that what you think? It's not over. It's not over. But be careful of a hungry man. Be careful of a man that has got nothing to lose. Be careful of all of that. Be careful of all of that because it's not funny. It's not funny at all. If I can stand up, man, and go cook soup and go and do this for people, I need some of us to also stand up and do the same thing. Because izinto aziko grand. And this country is going to the dogs. It's going to the dogs as it is. And we're not going to... You guys think when the president comes and talks and he says whatnot, isn't those a stop or whatever? It's not going to. It's not going to. Understand something. These people, when you get to a point where I was watching the news and I'm watching the clips, then about we must not talk about this, or we must not post this, or we must not say anything about this. Why? Because it's the truth. Because it's the truth. They're not doing anything. My man, if somebody can go to the extent of stealing a coffin, if somebody can go to the extent of stealing a coffin, well, and then you know what hustling is. You know very well, if you're going to steal a coffin, you know that you're going to sell a coffin. So you're going to double up on the price. You know very well. There's people that cannot go to funeral homes. Also, coffin. There's people that would rather want to bury their people also with dignity. There's people that want to do that. So whether it's a coffin, sliding dog, does not matter. Uzospayisa, atablisha apu, makaqeda ukudablisha apu, abe nemali, afeed family yakhe. It's common sense, clever black person. It's common sense. Understand it. We need to stand together, we need to help each other, and we need to actually stand and say enough is enough. All this is bullshit. I span. And please, stop everything that you're doing. If you've never, ever witnessed struggle, if you've never witnessed hunger, if you've never witnessed pain, do not judge the next person because you don't know what they're going through. You've got no idea how long they went without water. You've got no idea how long they went without food. You've got no idea. Oh, Mama Bantu, she's pregnant. That kid is in the stomach, is not eating anything. But you want to come and call them hooligans because they're looting? It's a different story if they were looting and I'm not feeling any pain from it. Yes, I'm feeling pain from it because I've also lost out. So I understand what they're going through. But until the government is because I support them. I don't support the looting, but I support the fact that they need to cry out. And it needs to happen. And if it does not happen today, when is it going to happen? It was never about Zuma. It was never about any other thing. It was about clever blacks thinking they have arrived. Clever blacks that think they have arrived. And it's also about my fellow South African so-called celebrities. Look, there is a handful of them that actually go out there and that actually give to the needy. There is a handful of them that actually go out there and they help and they donate sanitary stuff and all those things. There is that, but Singaki. Like, I cannot believe the nerve that you have to want to override isimo somuntu omnyama struggling at the bottom. You want to come and override isimo somuntu omnyama wafethu struggling. How? At what level? At what level? Soweto is burning, KZN is burning. Places are burning. The whole country is in fire. Everything is just going down to ashes. Our own black people want to call I co-create. Because the economy is not our economy at all. And you'll remember my words. You're one of this life, you'll remember it, because enough is enough. And it has to come to a stop. And we also need to be equal with everybody else. We also need to be able to, for example, Yazin, take this example. Ne? The looting that's happening. Because a lot of people, my comments, I'm sure a lot of people they've got a lot to say. Here's an example. Please, can you count if you've seen more than 10 white people in the looting? Please count. Ne? If you've seen more than 10 white people looting amongst Tinabani, ne? Please tell me, because then you'll understand the problem that we have in this country. President, he's not a leader. You understand? He comes on here, he's not even telling us what's going on. He's not even addressing it. He's not even what. He's telling us what the families, Tina, the way we've been remote controlled, what the families are telling him to say. He's telling those people are telling him what to say, because he's already sold us. He does not care about us. He's telling us it's barbaric acts and all those. Nani on top of that, if there's more than 10 people that you've seen, whites looting, Indians looting, more than 10, please do me a favor. Please, with pride, come on and do it and whatnot. Then it's fine. Then I'll sit down. But that alone should tell you what there's a problem in this country. And I'll talk out the truth, and I'll forever talk out the truth. And nobody's going to stop me from talking out the truth, because I am from those people at the bottom. I started at the bottom. It was those same people that helped me come back up. It was those same people that started with me years ago. It's those same people. I'm 36 years in the industry. Trust me, I know pain. Trust me, I know hunger. Trust me, I know all of that. And I'm here because of those people. I'm just coming and judge and talking about what. I cook things. You guys have a good night. And I'd like us to pray, and if anybody can help in any other way or whatnot, please reach out, do something. Let's just, let's just do something, right? Let's just pray for those that are really doing this for their families. Let's pray for those that have lost their lives in this. Let's pray for those families of those that have also lost their lives in this. And I'll see you guys the next time. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive them those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Thank you very much. Salute. I love you guys. Sure.
While I'm interacting and engaging and we're talking to people, some people, and then on my Explorer, I see an Instagram post from Mulim, Jub Jub, right? I see he's talking about, the same thing that I've been talking about, the frustration, the fact that our government has been looting us for years. Sharp. Then he goes on to mention how the artists have not been speaking, artists, celebrities are not speaking, fair point. And then he goes on to say, Bagupi, I bet you none of them will come on my Instagram page. None of them have said anything. Sharp. Now, I go on there because a lot of us have been speaking. Well, not a lot, but there's the likes of Somizi that have been speaking. Tuli has been speaking, that have been vocal. Peltusi has been speaking, and partly understand why some people don't speak about, things like this, because there's always a personal attack. Anyway, so I comment, I'm trying to find. So I comment and I say, the statement of saying artists are not saying anything is problematic because now it's like you're generalizing. Some of us have been speaking, ne? No, I'm not. No. I'm not sorting out anything privately because this was put on his platform. Making threats to me on your platform, it means you want to interact with me on that manner, in that way, on the platform. So I say, the looting has been happening for years. Let's go to the root of the problem. The looting has been happening for many years. And it seems like people are talking about a lot of things, but nobody's mentioning the biggest looters in our country, the Guptas, of course, who have fled the country. These are the problem that have the people that have actually caused so much damage, but we are mising it. We are mising it, Sharp. Then I say that. And I expected that attacks from the fans because that's what fans do, right? Even when you are wrong, they will actually side with you, and it's normal. Sharp. Then ask Jub Jub to. So, and he made very valid points there. He made very valid points. But my issue was that it is not something that is happening that has just started happening now. It's been happening for many years. So now the reply that I got, I'm not going to go into everything, but the reply that I got towards the end, I'm not going to mention things like, he mentions things like, go back and give to the poor, which I think is rhetorical because I'm one person that when he is shooting, doing whatever, I am the one person that gives back to the community from my own pocket. But I don't want to get into that because that's a fact. So I think coming for me at that angle, I'm the last person that you should be coming at when it comes to giving back. Now, make your point, okay, sharp, nothing wrong with it. Then you threaten me at the end. You say to me, ungazongisukela ngizokhipha ama-files wakho. I hope this is the first and the last time you come at me. You say to us that artists are not speaking. I come there respectfully so. Respectfully so, I come there and I say, but some of us have been speaking. I'm answering what you asked. You give back and take videos. Oh, I wish you knew the amount of stuff that I do. But anyway, when you give back and take videos, you clearly don't know me. People that know me very well actually know what I do, but we're not even going to get into that. You say that artists are not saying anything and then you dare them to come on your Insta live. But unfortunately for me, I just missed it and I don't follow you. Then I go on and I say, okay, some of us have been speaking, right? And then you come back and then you say, uzokhipha ama-files wami. Don't threaten me. Don't threaten me. You're not going to threaten me. First of all, I'm not my files. I'm even encouraging you. Keep allowing my files. Don't threaten me. The first and the last time you and I interacted was on Soweto TV when I did an interview with you after the incident that happened. You know absolutely nothing about me. Don't do that. Don't threaten me and don't give me the impression you're uzokhipha wena uzobona ini because we are all from the streets. We are all from the streets. Please don't be fooled by the wigs and whatever. Uyazi ukuthi nami from Deep Groove. I know how to go down when it gets dirty. I know how to do that, and I don't want to do that. Let's focus at the matter at hand. Let's address each other accordingly. Let's address each other respectfully. Don't threaten me by telling me what I was. You don't know me. You don't know me. You know of me, like everyone else. You know of me. And that's not the matter. Right now we are not being good role models by going at each other like that. I keep it. Yes, keep along and make sure it's facts and it's truth. I keep it. I'm sitting here and I'm waiting. and I'm letting it slide. Just don't threaten me. Don't threaten anybody. There is no need for you to cyberbully or threaten anyone when really we could all be engaging. That's it. I tried calling him. I don't have his numbers because I said, that's the type of person that I am. Me, I pick up the phone and I'll call you and say, my nigga, let's talk. What's the problem? But now, I just wanted to address this. We had Daga when I call people hooligans. Who did I call a hooligan? Who was Mosha is Zulu? Because angsazi Zulu vele, angsazi. So who did I call a hooligan, by the way? See, that's the problem with people. People come here and they make up things and people run with it. It's very problematic, you know? So anyway, the approach was wrong. Don't threaten me. Just say, you know what, let me correct you. This is what I was saying. Okay, no, sharp. And then we move on. But isn't the Zok threatening? Isn't a strategy? And we can all go to the streets. And that's bullying. Don't threaten me. So keep my files work away. The last time you what? Siyalwa manje, when we shouldn't be fighting. You know? But anyway, guys, I'm wishing you a blessed day. Let's have conversations like grown-ups. But now you can't tell Uguti people are hungry. But I called people. That's why people make up stuff. Who did I call hooligans? When? This is the problem. And people start attacking you for things that don't exist. You blatantly come here and you lie and say, I call people hooligans. When did I call people hooligans? When? There's no need to give your side of the story. It's just, no, it's not even, it's just a minor issue. It could have been a minor issue. It's a minor issue, I agree. But let's not threaten each other, guys. Let's not threaten each other. That's tacky, that's untidy, that's uncalled for, that's unnecessary. There are bigger problems here, right? Let's speak about poverty. Let's speak about things that are affecting our country, like grown-ups, you know. That's it. But don't think it's okay for you to come to me because umfazi and to keep my files. You know absolutely nothing about me. And like my files must keep. Make sure to keep my facts. I will obviously retaliate myself. I will retaliate. There's no doubt about it. Sonke is pumestratin nam. Kaufela ready clever. I wanna clever one. Kaufela ready clever. It was stratin kaufela. Lerato, this is not about you. Stop this. This is not about me. The threatening was not necessary. I don't mind people saying, what you're talking about is rubbish, you know, because it's banter. Yes, we do that. No, Lerato, you're wrong. No, but keep. I'm with you guys on this one. Magawakipe, guys. Magawakipe. Yo. Magawakipe. I'm here. Magawakipe. Viva. Mawapume. I agree with you guys 100%. Mawakitwe. Bona, on my mother's life, I'm saying go to Magakitwe. I am here. I'm here. Mawakipe. I'm here. On standby. With my life. I'm on standby. Ngimile. Magakit. I didn't. Obona. Even left, right, and center. Kinyako dibona. Linda kinyako dibona. Nganyana lipopo nyako dibona. Ngana diplof nyako dibona. Because Linda next time. Kinyaka ditwe. One by one.
See you again next time. Cheers.